All right, let's give it a try. Okay, hi everyone. So what I want to do today is to change this plug. This is the last one. I changed many of them around the house and put one of this. As you can see the difference what I'm talking about. So this one is like with all the internationals, etc. So it's gonna replace that. And there are also the USBs. This cap of like setup is pretty much the same. So you can see, oh, you can't see much actually, but let me do this a bit more light. So here there is the ground. This one is the what is that? Oh yeah, okay. So this one is the line. This one is the neutral. So there's gonna be the blue and the brown. Then we have to take from this cable the ground as well. Now what I want to do, given that I'm changing everything, is also to install this thing. That is nothing else than a smart switch. So once you connect it, is able to connect the Wi-Fi, so you can remotely control, etc. So like basically switch it on and off. No, I don't think much else you can do this. So that's what we want to do now. Couple of complications. When we are gonna take this one out, you will see how we will find that there is a box on the back. Now they have a box like this where basically the cable come from here. Now problem with this, I mean actually this one is the new one. As you can see, is you will see. So this one is actually larger in this dimension, so it can go deeper because I wanted to host, as we said, this stuff, right? And so the problem was that the plug that is inside there is smaller, so you will see when we take it out. But there is not enough space. If I put this one here and then this one, it doesn't really close. So what I needed to do is to open it up. So I just cut it here. I have a circular saw, so I just cut it from in this way. So that's what we're gonna do, is then replace this one, putting this one in. But I do all the cabling, so in the connection, because you will see on the plug over there two blue and two brown will come out. So we will need to use this one to reduce from 2 to 1 and then to attach to this. So I'm gonna prepare the cable and come back. Actually, you know what? Let me show you how to do this. So you take one of these scissors. I recommend this one. Open the cable. I think, well, we have freedom for the lamp from here. So we open it up. Once you open, the cables get loose. You can strip them off. Alright? So you can get it like this. Now we need it to the right length in order to connect everything. So let me show you what we want to do and how we're gonna do it. Okay, so we have to put this one inside here. Okay, so this flap will close and we have to connect here. So right, so it's L line in out for the neutral. All right, so this is gonna go pretty much like this distance. So let's do half of this. This one looks too long. Let's say half of this. Actually, we already have it, so we can use this too. And then maybe something like this for this one. Similar size. I don't know if I want to leave the audio. I don't know how interesting all this talking is. Maybe I'm just gonna put this one like faster speed. Just checking that the camera actually is recording properly. Is it recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need this camera. I recommend something electric, just because it makes things much faster. Yes, they have all the stuff on the other way around. So normally this will connect directly to with the cable that are coming out from the plug from the wall. Reality is that because we have to do this, we have to connect with this cable. Moreover, this one are actually much more flexible than the one that we're gonna find out inside. They are really tough and will make everything a little bit more complicated. So this one is the neutral. I think this one, okay, so this one's the ground. Right, yeah, then you have to apply pressure like this. Okay, here, okay, so here there is no ground actually. The ground will go directly, so we can put this one here. There's no ground that does go to this smart plug. Smart. Oh. Okay, so this one is the neutral. We keep the same color coding. Yeah. This way you see and this one is in the other way around to make everything easier. Maybe I can show you slightly better. Now, problem with this thing is in the UK, they make the connection and the plugs as they would never be taken out again. So you will see how difficult some of the taking out of the plug from the wall actually is. But what can I say? Actually, with some experience, you get easier. Okay. And this, oh, I actually thought I already cut this. Right. Now, this one go on and out. Now we need the other edge. So let's take this one. Should be fine. Let me see. Bit off. Okay, so and I'll do this one. All right, because the input is gonna come directly from the line. Then we need this one. This out. Okay. Right. Now what we need to do is something like this. So we prepare for the cable, and then as a last part we are gonna take
the plug out from the wall and put this one in. But in order to avoid to prepare that, because I need to take the power out, so I prefer to do it as a last thing. Right, so let's prepare the cable for this. This one we can make it a little bit longer, because this one side is gonna go here. These are pretty good as switches, as plugs for the, I don't even know what they call it, frankly. I will put in the description, I guess. But they're actually pretty good. I tried different options. I think this one is a bit too long to get in here. So let me cut it like this. And then we do an in. It should be pretty strong with this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Now we need this. We know that we have to make it short. Something like this. Okay. Right, we're almost ready. And then we do the last bit, and then we go to the plug. This one in. These are actually pretty solid. All right, now we will basically set this one up like this, with the cable from the wall connected with this, and thus we can stick it on the, yeah, on the back like this. That's the idea. All right, let's see how we can do this. Cool. Okay, so before we start removing this, one thing that you have to do is to take the power out from the lines. So that usually is on the cupboard somewhere, and you have to see which is the circuit that is gonna break this one. Now, if I can show you this, here I have a plug. No, actually you won't see because the power is on the other side, but you can see the sunlight has come out here. All right, so this one is on. Now I'm gonna leave it because we're gonna test it. Then I'm gonna switch off the light. Actually, this one is gone. All right, cool. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so this is how mine looks like. Okay, so you have to see which one is the connection that you want to take out. So in my case, I have to take out the ring from the living room and the bedroom. So it's this one. Okay, okay. I put it down. We see what happens. Okay, so as a proof, I took out the power, and now the switch is off. Okay, so now I need to be more certain that we're not gonna get the shock. Now I would highly recommend to use some gloves to do this piece of work, and potentially, if you want to exert yourself, to use some rubber shoes, or like some sleepers, like that, plastic or rubber anyway. Okay, so first thing first. Okay, so we remove this. We have to remove these two screws. The mechanism in the new one is slightly different because this is two parts. So you will remove this and then you put this one up. So that's why it's different. Okay, so I'm looking for a screwdriver that is large enough for that. Let's see. That's the point where you have too many. Let's see if this one works. Okay. I think we have it, yeah. At the beginning. Probably it's a bit of an overshooting, but if you have it, I recommend you to use it. Now, to take the plug out, there's no way that you're not going to damage a little bit the wall here because that's the way how it's built. So it's actually being painted afterwards. So there will be some small crack, but it should be covered by the new plugs anyway. Okay, actually, oh, almost. Okay, so now this is the plug I was talking about. As you can see, it's less in this dimension, it's shorter. All right, so let's take the cable out. So this one is the neutral, the line, and the ground. As you can see, are in pair. It says 2, 2, 2, 2. Right, so now we have to take this one out. I'm gonna show you how they're built. So you see this flap, it does close to the wall. So this is the yellow part. Here you can see it. So what happens is now it's in the closed position. So if you close it, it's like this. So it blocks the wall here with this flap. Okay, now we have to unlock it. In order to do that, we have to take the lever with the screwdriver on both sides, and then we can remove this one and put the new one. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, so you also need to push inside. Okay, so now it's almost removed. Okay, done. So now you can remove this. You see the difference between the two, but even this one was so good. So we take the modified one. So this one will go inside like this. Okay. Now the problem is the cable are really stiff. Okay, so we will need to push it somehow on the underside up to make space for the other cables. Okay, it's shifted. You need to push it out. this is gonna be this direction. Yeah. Okay, actually this one are a little bit too long, so I have to show. Be sleeping. Let's see. I hope it didn't cut too short. Oh, no big deal. Okay. Oh, actually, this one came out. The neutral that we put on the plug actually was probably loose. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm back. Okay. And do this one also in the others. Okay. Then we have the blue now. Connect again with this one. It's a bit long, I think. Yeah, I see a bit out. This one looks about right. Now we have to take the last two down. Wow, this is really stiff. Okay. Right, okay. This is everything. Now this one needs to be pushed. So we need to make sure that when we're trying to close, we can actually close it. Everything seems fine. Push the cable a bit up. Okay. Right, this one is getting loose. If I push this on this side, this way. Close. Yeah. Okay. So actually, it was slightly, yeah, should have been standard. Should move. Yeah, anyway. No, it's the same size. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back. We're gonna connect the system. I'm gonna show you how. And that's pretty much it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I put the power on back. As you can see, it's blinking. Now the Wi-Fi is coming back. Hasn't been connected yet because I switch off everything. So that includes the Wi-Fi as well. So I have to wait for the Wi-Fi to come back, and then we're gonna try to connect this. The apps that we are going to use is this one, the 2 Year Smart. Okay. So as you can see, it hasn't come back Wi-Fi yet. And all right, it has already identified the new one. Okay, can I send the Wi-Fi? All right, so what are you doing again? Okay, I'm connected, but there is no internet, so it should be able to connect it. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Okay, so there was a problem with one of the plug. Now it went off, so let's switch this one back on again. Okay. Apologies if we do. It's calling device. Yeah. Wi-Fi password. Okay. Done. And here, yeah, obviously you can do whatever. You can switch on, off. Interesting, it seems that the USB still works. Anyway, so let's leave it on. I know they were so for a little bit and then they went off. Okay, so I'm gonna actually unplug this one back, but I'm not gonna unswitch anything. I'm just gonna push it directly and then close it. So this part I did before. Hopefully I'm not gonna die. So I'll put the gloves back. Simply what we want to do is push this one here, this one was here. Now, without any major issue, we are able to put this one back in. Oh, watch it. I lost a small part here. Really flat. Actually, I need to find this screw first. The last part of the puzzle. Okay, so gloves in this one. Maybe I can show you this is how I'm going to try to put this. You see, in this space. Okay, so you won't see from this angle what I was doing, but I was just pushing lots Leave a little bit loose for here. Okay. So that we can actually see what we are doing. There we go. Now plug everything back. Job done. Bye bye.